If you gave a professional trader a mediocre strategy, they'd still find a way to make money. But if you gave an undisciplined trader the perfect system, they'd still lose it all. That's the truth about trading most people never realize. Discipline beats strategy, always. Every trader dreams of finding that perfect setup, the golden strategy that never fails. They spend months tweaking indicators, testing entries, refining risk-to-reward ratios. But very few stop to ask the real question: what is the use of a strategy you can follow with discipline? Discipline is the bridge between potential and performance. It's what turns a random idea into a consistent result. You can know everything about market structure, liquidity, or price action, but if you can control yourself when real money is on the line, none of it matters. Because trading isn't a game of knowledge, it's a game of control. Let's be honest, the charts aren't your biggest challenge. Your emotions are. Fear, greed, impatience, overconfidence. These destroy more accounts than bad strategies ever will. Every blown account starts with one broken rule, and every broken rule starts with a moment of weakness. When I started trading, I believed success came from understanding the market. But after years of wins and losses, I realized it comes from understanding yourself. There were days I'd plan everything perfectly. Entry, stop loss, take profit. Yet the moment I was in a trade, everything changed. I'd move my stop, close early, or jump back in out of frustration. My problem wasn't my strategy. It was my discipline. Then I realized something powerful. The market doesn't reward the smartest trader. It rewards the most disciplined one. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent even when you don't feel like it. It's showing up, following your plan, and trusting your process. It's the ability to act according to logic when your emotions are screaming otherwise. Let's break it down. Strategy is external. It's what you do on the chart. Discipline is internal. It's how you behave while doing it. One can be learned in a few weeks. The other takes a lifetime to master. Think about it. Most traders already know what they should do. They know they shouldn't over-leverage. They know they shouldn't revenge trade, and they know not to move stop losses. Yet, they do it anyway. Why? Because knowledge doesn't equal control. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when emotions want the opposite. It's the invisible edge that separates the amateur from the professional. Professional traders don't trade based on how they feel. They trade based on rules. They understand that feelings are temporary, but discipline compounds. Let's look at how discipline shows up in trading. 1. Discipline in risk management. Undisciplined traders risk 10% of their account on one setup. Disciplined traders risk 1% every time. They know survival is the goal. They're not trying to win today. They're trying to stay in the game tomorrow. 2. Discipline in execution. Undisciplined traders chase entries. They trade out of boredom. Disciplined traders wait patiently. They might watch the market all day and take only one trade because they know the power isn't in doing more. It's in doing less but better. 3. Discipline and mindset. Undisciplined traders see losses as failure. Disciplined traders see them as feedback. They don't take losses personally. They take them professionally. Here's something most people never realize. Discipline creates freedom. When you have rules and boundaries, you free your mind from chaos. You stop second-guessing, you stop forcing trades, and you start trusting your process. That's when clarity appears. A trader without discipline is like a ship without a compass. They might move, but they'll never reach their destination. Here's a story. There were 2 traders. Both had the same mentor, the same strategy, the same risk rules. After 6 months, one was consistently profitable, and the other had blown 3 accounts. The difference? Discipline. The first trader journaled every trade, respected his risk, and took breaks after losses. The second let emotion drive his decisions, trading out of anger, fear, or greed. Trading isn't about doing more, it's about doing less, better, and longer. And here's the paradox. Discipline isn't built in the charts, it's built outside them. It's in your habits, your routines, your ability to delay gratification. When you wake up early to study the market, that's discipline. When you choose to walk away after losses instead of revenge trading, that's discipline. When you follow your plan even when it feels uncomfortable, that's discipline. You can't copy discipline, you can only build it, and it's built one decision at a time. Here's what changed everything for me. I stopped focusing on winning trades and started focusing on making disciplined decisions. Because when you make disciplined decisions consistently, the results take care of themselves. Let's talk about something most traders avoid: boredom. The truth is, disciplined trading is boring. There's no rush, no excitement, no adrenaline. You wait, you execute, you wait again. And that's exactly why most people fail. They crave stimulation more than consistency. But the best traders embrace boredom because they know boredom is where the money hides. The difference between the 90% who lose and the 10% who win is simple. The 10% repeat what works, even when it's dull. The 90% keep changing strategies because they confuse activity with progress. If you ever find yourself saying, "This setup looks almost good," stop. That almost is emotion talking. Discipline says, "Not yet." Here's a powerful truth. Discipline protects you when confidence fades. There will be days when you doubt your edge, when you take losses, when you question everything. But if you stay disciplined, you survive those days. And survival is what leads to consistency. Here's a pro tip. Treat discipline like a muscle. Every time you follow your plan, that muscle grows stronger. Every time you break a rule, it weakens. Over time, small decisions determine whether you're strong enough to withstand the market's pressure. Every professional trader understands this rule. You don't rise to the level of your strategy, you fall to the level of your discipline. When your emotions spike, when volatility hits, when your plan gets tested, your discipline is your defense. Without it, no system can save you. And that's why the most profitable traders often trade simple strategies. They know it's not about complexity, it's about consistency. Trading success is not a product of genius, it's a product of restraint. The ability to do less when your brain screams to do more. So, if you're struggling right now, don't ask, "What strategy should I use?" Ask, "What rules am I breaking?" Because chances are, your edge isn't in finding something new, it's in finally sticking to what already works. Discipline beats strategy because discipline outlasts emotion. It's the quiet voice that says wait when your mind says go. It's the strength to follow your plan after 3 losses. It's the calm that keeps you focused while others panic. The more disciplined you become, the less the market controls you, and the more you control yourself. That's where freedom begins. So remember, strategies may change, markets may shift, but discipline never goes out of style. Build it, guard it. Because it's the one edge that never expires. Trade smart, stay disciplined. And let your actions speak louder than your emotions. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Trading involves risk and may result in capital loss. Always use proper risk management and never trade emotionally.